Hi, let's discuss the solution of the given question. Here the question is, let two fair six-faced dice A and B be thrown simultaneously. If E1 be the event that die A shows up 4, E2 be the event that die B shows up 2, and E3 is the event that the sum of the numbers on both dice is odd, then which of the following statement is not true? Here we have to find out the incorrect statement. What are the statement they have given? First one is E2 and E3 are independent, and second one the events E1 and E3 are independent. Third one E1, E2 and E3 are independent. Fourth one E1 and E2 are independent. Independent is there in each and every statement. What is the meaning of independent? When you say that two events are independent, if you take two events E1 and E2 are said to be event if the following condition should be true. This probability of E1 intersection E2 equal to product of its individual probabilities. Probability of E1 into probability of E2. This condition should satisfy. Then you can show the events E1 and E2 are independent. So now we need to calculate probability of E1, probability of E2, probability of E3, and also probability of E1 intersection E2, probability of E2 intersection E3, and finally probability of E1 intersection E3. Now let's calculate one by one. So first we will calculate the probability of E1. What is the definition of probability? The number of favorable cases by total number of outcomes. Here what is the event E1? Event E1 means die A shows up 4. When a die is thrown, it has to be show on 4, means getting a 4. Getting a 4 means what are the favorable cases? Only 1. What are the total number of outcomes when die is thrown? 6. So the probability of E1 equals to 1 by 6. Similarly, probability of E2 is also 1 by 6. Why? What is the event E2? E2 be the event that die B shows up 2. When a die is thrown getting outside face means 2. That is only one possibility. So total number of outcomes are 6. So probability of E2 equals to 1 by 6. Similarly, probability of E2 equals to 1 by 6. Let me write here clearly, 1 by 6. Now what is the probability of E3? E3 is the event that the sum of the numbers on both the dice is odd. So here when two dice are throwing simultaneously, and then we are calculating the sum. If the sum is odd, that is favorable case. So when two dice are thrown, what are the favorable total number of outcomes first, and then we will calculate the favorable cases. Total number of outcomes means 36 are there. First I will write for the time being, and so in practice easily you can remember. So I am writing one by one all 36 possible outcomes. So first possible outcome is 1 1, next 1 2, next 1 3, similarly 1 4, sequence like that only, 1 5, next 1 6. Means 1 comma 1 means die A shows 1 and the upper face, similarly die B shows 1. So 1 comma 4 means die A shows on 1, die B shows 4. Likewise, possibilities 2 comma 1, next 2 comma 2, next 2 comma 3, next 2 comma 4, next 2 comma 5, next 2 comma 6. And next 3 comma 1, 3 comma 1, 3 comma 2, next 3 comma 3, next 3 comma 4, next 3 comma 5, next 3 comma 6. This is 3 comma 6. Next similarly, I am writing speed 4 1, 4 2, 4 3, next 4 4, next 4 5, 4 5, next 4 6, next 5 1, next 5 2, next 5 3, next 5 4, next 5 5, next 5 6. Next last one 6 1, next 6 2, next 6 3, next 6 4, next 6 5, next 6 6. These are the 36 possible outcomes. In each row there are 6 are there, 1 2 3 4 5 6. These are 36 possible outcomes. Now we will calculate probability of E3. Probability of E3. E3 means when two dice are thrown, getting sum is odd. When you get the sum odd, One number should be even and another number should be odd. If you take odd, when you are adding two odd numbers, you will get only sum as even. When you are adding both the numbers are even, then you will get sum as even. If one number is even and another number is odd, then you will get sum as odd. So what are the possibilities? Suppose if you take 1 comma 1, 1 plus 1, how much 2 is there? So this is not considerable. Next, if you take 1 comma 2, the sum is 3, odd. So this is 1 comma 2, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 6. 1 comma 6 means sum equal to 7. Likewise, in each and every row, 3, 3, 3 are there. 6 into 3, total 18 possible favorable outcomes are there. So here also let me write second one 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, next 2, 5. So total number of favorable cases equal to 18. Total number of possible outcomes 36. 36, which is equal to how much? 1 by 2. So we calculated probability of E3. Now we will calculate probability of E1 intersection E2. So what is event E1? So when a die is thrown, die A shows up 4 and E2 means die B shows up 2. So only one possibility. What is that? 4 comma 2. This one. This indicate die A shows 4 and die B shows 2. So 1 by 36. So I calculated probability of E1 intersection E2, and then we will calculate probability of E1 intersection E3. E1 intersection E3. So what is E1? E1 means die A shows up 4. 4 is fixed. So you have to play with the fourth row. So this one 4 1 4 2 4 3 4 4. What is E3? When two dice are thrown, get a sum should be odd. Sum should be odd means 4 1 5 odd only. Next 4 3 4 5. So total number of favorable cases are 3. Total number favorable cases. Total number of outcomes are 36. 3 by 36. So which is equals to 1 by 12. Next, similarly, we will calculate probability of E1 E2 over E1 E3 over. Next, we have to calculate E2 intersection E3. E2 intersection E3. So which is equals to E2 means die shows up 2 only, that is fixed. Die B, what is that? Die B shows up 2 means this second column. Next, sum E3 means sum should be odd. Only favorable case here also only 3. So finally 3 by 36 we are getting. So which is equals to, see when you are adding sum should be how much? Odd only. That's what I am taking, only 3 favorable case. 3 only exists. So 3 by 36 which is equals to how much? 1 by 12. Now we calculated all required probabilities. Now we will cross check one by one. So if you take probability of E1 intersection probability of E2. So which is equal to probability of E1 into probability of E2. So which is equals to E1 how much here? 1 by 6. E2 how much here? Yeah, there only. 1 by 6 into 1 by 6 how much? 1 by 36. So what is the probability of E1 intersection E2? 1 by 36. Exactly. So we can conclude E1 and the events E1 and E2 are independent. Suppose when they have given, yeah, fourth statement is true. It is correct statement. Next we will cross check probability of E2 intersection E3. So which is equals to probability of E2 into probability of E3. So what is the probability of E2? E2 means 1 by 6. What is the probability of E3? 1 by 2. 1 by 6 into 1 by 2. How much here? 1 by 12. 1 by 12. So if you take if you observe here, there is already we calculated probability of E2 intersection E3, which is equals to 1 by 2. 1 by 12 equal to 1 by 12. So clearly we can conclude the events E2 and E3 are independent. So what is the statement here? E2 and E3 are independent. First one. This is also correct. Next we will cross check E2 and E3. Probability of E2 intersection E3, which is equals to probability of E2 into probability of E3. So which is, what is the probability of E2? 1 by 6. What is the probability of E3? 1 by 2, which is equals to 1 by 12 only. 1 by 12. Now already we calculated probability of E2 intersection E3. So that is also 1 by 12. So we can conclude the events E2 and E3 also independent. So if you take E1 and E3 independent, E2 and E3 independent, E1 and E2 are independent. So this is the correct statement, this is the correct, this is the only the possible option is 3. The answer is 3. So definitely the probability of E1 and E2 and E1, E2 and E3 are not independent. So this is the correct conclusion. Not necessary to cross check. In competitive exam it takes a lot of time. So this is enough. So at last, what is the process we applied here? Simply we applied the concept of independent events, and then we calculated the probabilities of E1, E2, E3 and combined probabilities, means probability of E1 intersection E2, probability of E2 intersection E3 and also probability of E1 intersection E3. Finally, we decided E1 and E2 are independent, E2 and E3 are independent, E1 and E2 and E3 also independent. So the possible option is 3. So this is the false statement. Thanks for watching. All the best.